Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Now today we're going to be taking a little sweet look at all my manga that I have collected. So this is the beginning of 2019, and let's get started.
Press start.
Alrighty, hello everybody. So, we're on this little camera here. I'm going to move this real quick. So, as you can see here, we've got Full Metal Alchemist. Now, this is a beautiful piece. I was going to pick up and collect the originals, but I went ahead and went for these whenever they came out. I was waiting because I don't really have a lot of money all the time, and so I just was waiting, honestly, so I can get the smaller, the actual original sets. And then they came out with these, and then they're like hardcover, and this literally gives this is so good. Like, I don't know how to say it, but like this, like the covers, like the pages are so nice. It's like perfect for it, and I can't hold manga but with one hand properly, but it's just perfect. It honestly is amazing, and I am so proud to have this, honestly, in the collection. It gives the series what it really truly deserves, and I'm happy for that. So I went ahead and I'm collecting these. I already know there's more out, but I'm not going to collect any more until I have more money. I'd rather collect other series that are newer versus that one, but it is definitely something I'm going to slowly collect. And plus, I'd rather get like all of it instead of like one or two here and there. So yeah. The next on my collection, I have 1 through 15 and 16 of My Hero Academia. Oh my gosh, this series is just amazing. And I want to say that their covers are getting better and better. And I mean, I'm not saying that their covers were terrible at the beginning. Their covers at the beginning were amazing. But what I mean by they're getting better and better is the fact that they're starting to portray. Well, I know some of them have in the past, but I don't know, like, when I've been looking at the covers recently, they're starting to portray more of what's going on in the manga, and portraying, like, scenes and things that just, it shows what is really going to happen, and I love the covers, and they're doing so good with the covers, like, oh my gosh, my camera's not focusing on that, but let's see if I can do it with my other hand. There we go. Boom. See that right there is beautiful. But yeah, that is 1 through 16. Now up here you do know, and I will say that I have like a lot of manga, and I don't have enough shelf room. I need to get a new shelf, but at the time being, I'm not going to get another shelf. But up here we have there we go. The Ancient Magus Bride, and we've got Overlord as well. These two are some good series. I read them, haven't collected any more of them because I have other series I would like to collect. So yeah. Then we got some more just miscellaneous ones that we have over here. I know there's a lot of just one sets, but then we've got Vigilantes, My Hero Academia, Vigilantes 1 and 2. I'm not probably gonna collect any more of them. It was alright. Let's see. Let's see if I can move this over. My freaking battery on my camera's about to die, which sucks. I'm not even halfway through my collection. But yeah, that works good, I guess. Alright. So now we have Your Name 1 through 3. This is such a short series, and it was such a, like, I honestly don't know what to say about it. Like, it was good, but then again, it was just like, I don't understand it. It's really weird. I love it, don't get me wrong. It is a good series. Then we got Black Clover. This is actually a Loot Crate edition, actually, which is really cool that I have that.
What I was trying to show you was this is a Black Clover Loot Crate edition. Now, I don't know where the heck it is that it says on here, but it is a Black Clover. I mean, it's a Loot Crate special edition Loot Crate. Like, That's what it was. I was trying to figure out where it was, but I could never find it. I still can't find it, but it is. But I'm cutting it out because I don't know how in the heck to camera angle anything. I'm new with this camera still, and I really botched it, and I had my hand over the camera's mic and everything, and it was just bad. So I'm cutting it out. Alright. Moving on to future, or past me, or I'm future, yeah, go back to the other me. Future me out. Ah.
So then we've got Bungo Stray Cat, which I've never read. I just got it from a loot crate. Then we got Black Bolt, which I got off of eBay for like a steal price for like, I think it was like $2 or something. Yeah. Black Bullet is good, I guess.
Alright, so dumb me decides he's not going to hold the camera properly and just continue to have the mic, the hand over the mic. So, I'm going to go ahead and instead of having to use my camera to redo this, I'm just going to show you guys what it was. Basically, we have Remonster 1 through 3. This series is actually really, really good. I enjoyed it. It's basically about, if you've ever seen Slime, the time I got reincarnated as Slime, it's kind of like, it's very similar in that aspect. Basically, it's about a guy who was a superhuman who then got killed and is reincarnated as a lowly goblin. And he has to work his way up, back up through the ranks. And it is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Then nextly we have Astra. Now Astra is from what the description of was on Right Stuff, it looked cool, so I decided to buy it. Haven't read it yet, but yeah. Alright. Future or past me, let's get this right. Alright. Yee!
Orange, such an amazing series. I love this. Just, it's so good. It's basically pretty much a love story between, I forgot main characters, ... But basically, there is it's a love story between, and it's really basically about trying to save this, character from committing suicide. You have to read it. I'm not good at describing things. It is an amazing thing. It's truly amazing. Now, down to the big Papa. And yes, by the way, I have a JoJo collection thing. It was from a loot crate. Now, down to the Big Papa. This is my #1 favorite series of all time. Just Attack on Titan is just my favorite series of all time. And a lot of people say because it is my first anime that's why, but no, it's not because it's my first anime, because actually my first anime that I ever watched was actually One Piece, so get oofed. So this is Attack on Titan 1 through 26, which 26 is right here. This is such an amazing series, I cannot explain it. And the anime is finally getting to all the goodies. It's just finally right there. Season 3 is going to be insane. Now, I would show some of the covers, but I mean, some of the covers are kind of like spoilery. So let's see if we can pick one that is like. By the way, the art just gets better and better and better and better throughout the manga. At first, it's really scratchy and it's just like, but the artist gets better and better. And by the way, yeah, I bought this because I originally started around like, I think it was 7, where I have the manga, and I was like a little bit of the anime, and then I started reading that. This is actually the very first manga that I've ever collected, actually, was Attack on Titan. Now, we're going to go over here, which is Seraph of the End 1 through 15, which 15 is all the way down there, on top of here, like up here. Now that series is, I wish it was more popular, because it really is such a good series. It is basically about, it's honestly about humans and vampires, and vampires are pretty much, taking over the world, pretty much. And they are, the rulers, and then we've got the humans that are kind of enslaved. There's humans that are enslaved, and then there's like the main group that's trying to, that is like I am terrible at explaining things. So don't take my word on everything I say, but I know what I'm talking about, but at the same time, I'm terrible at explaining because this, there's the pretty much the elite forces that are trying to take back the world. But yeah, it gets really interesting and really cool, and I love it. Alright, down here we're gonna do speed rounds here. We've got Ratman. Good series. I like it. It never got completed. It only has 4 volumes because, you know, Tokyo Pop, yeah, went bankrupt. Then we've got Spice and Wolf. I only read 1 or 2, and I liked it. Sacred To the Band and Sacred Beasts. Never read it, but my brother read it and said it was good. No Game No Life. Never read it. Brother liked it, so I got it. One Punch Man. One Punch Man is amazing. It is good. Sadly, I haven't collected all of them, but I want to later on. This is Promised Neverland 1 through 7. 7's up there. Now I've only read 1 of these, but I fell in love with the series so much that I've just waited for all of them to come out, and I'm gonna read so many of them. I think 7's good, so I'm gonna start reading them pretty shortly here, soon. Covers are awesome too. Artwork is really good, and by the way, this is a Ruby book. I'll just put this up here real quick, and I'll show you that in a minute. There you go. Promised Neverland is about orphans. Yeah, orphans in a orphanage, and they're in this happy life, but then they find something really dark and spooky, and it just goes from there, and it's like pretty much amazing. It's awesome. Now we've got School Live. Now, School Live, I'm not saying anything about it. If you don't know what it is, look it up. Don't even just start the anime and just watch it. It is amazing, and it's so good. I don't know which one's better, the manga or the anime, but it is such a good series. I wish they would get up with making the manga more, but they take forever. Then we got Delicious Dungeon. It was a nice takeaway from your normal anime or manga. So yeah, I haven't really collected any more of it. Then we've got I haven't really read this, but I bought it. Tales of the Wedding Rings. I read about it on Right Stuff, and it looked good, so I bought it and haven't read it though. Girls Last Tour. That is really good. Liked it, but I haven't picked up any more of it. And by the way, this is what was like stabbing. I'll show you what was stabbing out like that little sword thingy. That was actually Sasuke. Sasuke! Alright, and lastly but not least, on this shelf we've got Ruby. It's good. I mean, Ruby's Ruby. Alrighty, now over on the shelf we have Vampire Knight 1 through 19, the whole complete series. I got it all on eBay, and I got in the eBay listing they also had this rare volume, which is this one right here. There we go. Which is really cool, nice and golden one, which looked really awesome and really cool. I haven't actually gotten around to read this yet, so that's a thing. Now, a lot of the stuff on the top shelf here is from my brother donating a lot of his manga to me, so a lot of this I have not read, or probably won't read for a while, because I want to read my manga first. So, 1 through 5 of Hellsing, he liked it, he collected it, and then he donated it to me. Out of order, 37, 38, like, they're out of order. Like, I'm not gonna read it. Definitely not gonna read that ever because it's so out of order. I don't collect manga out of order, but he gave me manga for free, so I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna complain. Now I have read some of this JoJo 1, part 1 all the way up to part 3, I believe. I think it's complete in part 3. Now it's about these volumes. By the way, I gotta show you that these are like amazing covers. Like, they're hardcover. The qualities of the pages and everything are amazing. There's color pages as well in here. Like, not all colored, but, you know, a lot of them are colored. It is really good quality, and this is definite. JoJo's good. I've only read some of part 1, and it was good. Probably could be better, but it's good. But I've heard that it gets better over time. Now over here is Blam. I have not read this, and nor do I believe I'll ever read this. I don't know. We'll have to see. Now we have over here One Piece 1 through 23. I have the 23rd volume out here, so I'm going to show you what kind of one of the covers looks like. Now, I never really planned on collecting this series unless I ever got it for cheap, and I got this box set for like 90 bucks, so yeah, I got it cheap. So here is the volume cover for One Piece. It's pretty cool. But yeah. Alright. Sorry if the camera angling is a little bit weird. It's just really hard because I had to get on my knees and everything. It's just, yeah. So I got this random volume of Attack on Titan that is just random. Random volume Nana. I liked Nana, so I went on eBay, bought it. So yeah. Now we've got, let's see if I can pull these out properly. Here we go. Boom. And boom. Now I will say the covers are amazing on these things, but I want to say that these are like amazing. Like I've been trying to get these, like these for a long time, trying to get these in my collection. I'm sorry for the glare of my my lighting. It kind of glaring on the covers a little bit, so there we go. But yeah, I've been trying to get these in my collection for a while, but I have not been able to until recently, where I was able to get them for cheap, and I collected them. And I mean, to be honest, I haven't read them. But when I was flipping through them, there was a lot of stuff that I do not particularly like in my manga. So I was kind of a little disappointed. I don't know if I'm going to read these, to be honest. But definitely not something that I would particularly like in my collection. Even though they're super rare and everyone loves them. But I haven't read it, so I can't give it too much harsh treatment. Because, like, you know, if I haven't read it, then I can't judge something. So I have to read it, but it's whatever. I personally am glad to have something like that that's rare in my collection. So yeah. Now, moving down even further on my knees. I'm not even on my knees anymore. We have got another series that I would not collect unless I got it for cheap. 1 through 22 of Naruto, and then 27, 28, and 29. Now, I know I said I didn't get stuff out of order, but it's Naruto, and I was trying to get them for cheap, so I got them for cheap, and it accidentally came with extras that were way far ahead, but they're not, like, way so far ahead like this, where it's, like, 37, 38 out of, like holy crap, like, this is doable, like, you know. Sorry for all the shakiness. Then, this is good. I've only read 1 and 3, 1 out of 3. It was good, but then I just stopped. Then we've got, oh yeah, and I got these for like 30 bucks for all these. Like I think it's out 40 bucks. Like 30 for one set of these and like 40 for like the rest or something. I was a little upset. I could have got 1 through 50, but for $50, but I didn't get on the sale fast enough. But yeah. Now we've got Sacred Blacksmith 1 through 9. We have one more in the collection to collect, but I don't know if I'm going to collect it, to be honest. I mean, it was a mediocre series, to be honest. It was meh. It was a meh series, like meh. It was alright. Now continuing over, we got a series. We got a book, Boruto, from another loot crate. I probably will never read that, but it's in the collection. Then we got Silent Voice. Silent Voice is a really good series. I loved it. To be honest, it was just beyond everything. It was beautiful. Loved it, but never was able to continue collecting. And we've got some random books that my brother donated to me. And then we've got Death Note and Your Name anime. Classic. Death Note's classics by far. And yeah, there you have it. That is my manga collection for 2019, the beginning of 2019. I hope you have enjoyed. And if you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe button if you're new. And yeah, I do anime, manga, I do gaming and vlogging. So I do all kinds of stuff here on the channel. So if you are interested in that kind of stuff, make sure to hit subscribe. And I'll see you next time. As always, keep on burning and peace out.